in the time in which you're talking about, right, where like you had like a baseline level of skills that you would be able to like fix basic things, right? But there was also more of a societal approach, right? Like you may know how to fix a leaky faucet, but maybe the guy next door like spent his time learning how to repair cars.
Yeah.
And so there's more of a like shared like, oh, well, you know, like I can help you fix your faucet. And then, you know,
right.
I
So
feel
it
like
becomes community in a analogously, like there's a marital bond of like you're bringing things, I'm bringing things, we're both benefiting. There's
Right.
also at a higher level an analogous community bond
right.
of like, oh, this guy's good at X and he helps everybody on the block do that.
Right.
And this guy's good at Y and he helps everybody on the block do that. But
And
now
then-
nobody's good at anything.
Right.
And there's no exchange of like, oh, I'll help you out and you help me out. There's like, well, we'll both just.
Right.
And, I mean, that's why on Facebook, people don't say, who's good at replacing a leaky faucet? Come on over, I'll give you a 6-pack
Right.
if you show me how to do it. Instead,
Right.
it's, can anybody recommend a plumber?
Right. Right. Because, yeah, and but it's also interesting, right? Because I think back on my childhood where like my dad is a mechanic and my uncle was an electrician.
Did they teach you how to do mechanical or electrical things?
My dad tried to teach me how to like work on cars, and I would just, you know, it was dirty. And but like I now think back and I'm like, even now, like I wish we lived near them, because I'm like, I mean, I want to buy a 1980s Jeep and I want to do all the work myself. And like I wish that I lived close to my dad so like I could like, you know, work on my car with him. But like, so my uncle actually wasn't even a professional electrician. He worked, I think, for the Postal Service, but he like, so my dad would fix their cars and, you know, they'd pay for the parts, and like same thing, like my uncle would come over and help my dad with like, you know, plumbing and construction.
Yeah.
And so like that, but like that generation, like that's the last of that I think we really see, short of like family members, you know, helping one another. But again, now we live so far from our families. Like my dad could fix my car every time, but I have to take it to a mechanic now because I can't, I mean, I have asked him to drive and he has done it, but now I am approaching 40, and just like I had to get off their cell phone contract, I feel like I also can't call my dad to come fix my broken car from 300 miles away.
Yeah.